back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day, and I'm excited to be here to report some much needed good news because I know I could use it, and I know you guys probably could too. There's a lot going on today and has been all week. I want to start off the show by saying obviously, first of all, I'm back from my strike. The strike is still pending on the channel, but I'm my 7 days of being, in YouTube jail is over. That's why I'm streaming again on YouTube. So hello, YouTube. Good to see you again. But we're also, of course, we're also streaming on Rumble as well as X, and Rumble's awesome and the place to be. So make sure you are subscribed over there to my Rumble channel, which I'm streaming on right now. So having said that, that's first things first. I also want to acknowledge something very difficult. And it kind of really breaks my heart, to be completely honest with you. I'm sure you guys know, if you follow the channel closely, that I'm good friends with Nick Requeda Law. And I know that he's going through a really hard time right now. He has been arrested. It's everywhere on the news. I'm sure you guys have seen. There's a lot going on. And I wanted to make a statement on this topic before I started the show, because this is my first show back and I haven't really been able to talk about it or discuss it, nor do I want to. The only thing I want to say, because this show is about hope, this show must go on, because it's about, this is about it. This is about what this is, which is that when people fall and something terrible happens, or they make terrible decisions and they get to a really bad and dark place, that they have I've always lived by this very beautiful line from a movie called Vanilla Sky. And that is, every passing minute is a chance to turn it all around. And I believe that with enough love for yourself, with enough support, with enough willpower, you can change your life around, even through addiction. We've covered stories on this very channel, on this show, about people who have been extremely addicted to substances and have crawled back from the brink of basically death to become extremely successful people. And there's a lot of famous people that are like that, including people like Johnny Depp, and including people like Robert Downey Jr. that are perfect examples of such an event that happens in people's lives. People fall, people make mistakes, and it's not the end. That's my message, is it's not the end, and you can change your life. If you want to change your life, you have the capability to change your life. So with that said, I want to focus on this show again in a positive way, because that's what we do here. We talk about hopeful things. We talk about good things. And I want everything good for Nick and his family, especially his children, because I know that kids get affected the most in these kind of situations. And it's really, really, really difficult. But my heart goes out to him and his entire family. And it's very difficult. I've personally been affected by addiction as well, meaning, like, I've known people who've fallen on really, really hard times, and they've fought their way back, and some of them have not. So I hope that Nick is the other kind, that he will find his way back, and he's going to hopefully will have a very great redemption arc. And with that said, I don't want to focus too much more on it. I just wanted to kind of get my thoughts out and let everybody know that I'm praying for them. And I hope you are too, because at the end of the day, these are human beings who are struggling and need empathy. They need tough love as well, but they also need empathy. So, and that's what we do on the show. And with that said, we're going to move on now and do the show. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, I had to turn on my overhead light because I forgot to turn it on because I was rushing to get on the show. So I had to like turn on the light, make it a little bit brighter in here. But here we go. We're ready to do the show. Here we go. I have some really great news to talk to you guys about because good news is always happening. No matter what goes on, there's always good things happening too. So let's start the show off today with, well, hello and happy Friday to you. Hello. By the way, happy Friday to everybody. And thanks for being here, especially on the YouTube side. I see the YouTube chats just flying. So thank you guys for coming out here to support. And thank you for coming out to support me last week when I had that bogus strike, and I still do. So over on Rumble, thank you for all the support. You guys have been fantastic. And again, you can go on Rumble and watch there as well. And before we get into the story, Steel Leg sent a 16-month member message saying, thanks for always being the there for us. You have a blessed soul and one of the nicest good humans out there. I sent you a DM that came up. Okay, thank you. I'll check that later. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Psychotic Mongoose gifted 1 membership to the chat. So thank you for that, Psychotic Mongoose. How very thoughtful of you. Thank you. And then DL just sent in a member message as well. Let me get that before we start. DL, thank you for a 32-month member message. Nina, we missed you when you were not around. Oh, thank you. I'm going to try and play some RoboCop soon as well because I missed that game, but I haven't been able to play since I got the strike. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting to do that. Okay, let's get into the show. Lots to talk about. I'm going to start the show off with this really sweet story. I love these kind of stories because it's just generational, like the generational love and bond and greatness that there is. Here we go. This is a really sweet story. I'm going to share this. It says, grandson surprises grandpa by restoring 1954 pickup sitting broke for 40 years. I never thought I'd live to see that. There's the grandpa. He's very emotional. We're going to watch the video as well where he reacts to the truck driving up. It's a beautiful scene. His son recently surprised his grandfather by repairing his 70-year-old pickup truck to a fully functioning automobile, and the video will bring a tear to your eye. $50 and a hog is what Richard Kinchelo's father paid for a red 1954 International Harvester pickup truck, which Richard, now a grandfather, drove around for years until it broke down. His grandson Blake grew up thinking that the International is his own little truck, even giving it a nickname Cannonball. However, it has served as a multi-ton paperweight and spider hotel, sitting broke and idle in Richard's property. Coming of age, Blake contemplated what a swell idea would be to have an old truck run up and running again. Talking to the CJ and Classic Cars, he first planned for nothing more than a set of modern brakes, but soon a full restoration was ongoing, adding parts all over the car, from brake lights, which the original didn't have, to a bathroom door latch, because the door handle mechanism was unsalvageable. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, wait, what? Bathroom door? Then came the big day when Blake and his father would drive the Cannonball down Richard's driveway the first time in 45 years. And that is this moment here, which we're going to watch. We're going to watch it from here. There's the grandpa waiting.
Hell, I'll be dang.
Well, I'll be damned.
That is crazy. When did you get that going? Oh, don't run into the dog.
Oh, might be a little loud. That engine sound. Let me turn it down a bit until they turn off the engine. That sound is like next level.
I didn't think I'd ever
There we
live to see that. Man,
Isn't that pretty crazy?
that is crazy.
What do you think when you seen it coming down the road?
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, no, I still
His
can't.
face. This is so great. Hang on, we need to go back to that.
It
We need
does
to go
one
back.
on
Hang on.
Crazy.
What do you think when you seen it coming down the road?
I couldn't.
Look at this. That's so funny. Oh my God. What is that? Okay, hold on. Let me there. Look at his face. He's just like, oh, I love old trucks too. Old trucks are great. Old cars, just generally speaking. I mean, they're from another time. He's just like this is like the moment where like your mind is just blown. Like this is that moment. Like the he's just like, what is happening right now?
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, no, I still can't. Whenever I'm seeing it. It does go down the road. It has what, about 10.
Well, I
Sitting
mean,
idle.
does it got full oil
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything? You change that filter here?
He put a brand new one on.
Oh, he did.
That's a real filter.
Did you? Okay, tell him now.
Oh my God.
What was it before, Papa?
Oh, toilet paper.
Yeah, toilet paper roll.
So
That
then
was
they
the
talk
filter.
about the
You
car
know
a
they
little
have
bit and like what the things that they've done. They walk around. Then he goes for a drive with the grandson, which is sweet. He gets to drive the car.
Like, nothing's changed, I guess.
This is really cool.
You never thought you'd see this run again, did you? Let alone drive down the road.
I didn't think I'd ever live to see this.
Yeah.
Aw.
Right.
And then, what did that thing say? Hang on. They came back to my grandpa's house and looked for more at the truck, Hannibal. Yeah, so then they come back and then they check out more of the truck, which this is when he starts getting really emotional because he starts realizing how much detail has gone into recreating this again. And because he tried to fix it himself for a long time and like knowing the different parts and the different things that went into it, he started getting really emotional. Oh, this guy's explaining to him right now, like the different parts of the engine and the things that they've done.
Oh, they rewired it. They did. Yeah, they got rid of the cruddy wireless and put new fuses in it and rewired it themselves.
Such a nice thing to do for your grandpa.
This truck isn't just a truck. It's the reason the emotion's so high. This truck, like I said previously, this truck here was bought a long time ago. It was bought by his mom, which is my great grandma, and him for $50 and a hog. So
$50 and a hog.
it's an emotional deal for him for sure.
Used to, before I painted this old thing that color, I'd usually run out of gas working all the time down this old hill at the creek, and I used to scratch on there. I'll be back. And I painted his fancy.
Someone said that
Aw.
you'd scratch out of gas,
Yeah,
and your mom would find it.
yeah. Right off over that hill by the creek.
You books and
I've
some
got all the
bacon.
power, I think. Like going down the
It's
road.
very
behind
sweet.
you.
And the other sweet part about the story too was like how he didn't even notice like that earlier in the story they were talking about how he didn't even notice that the truck was missing for the longest time. Like at all. He didn't realize. He was like, wait, how did they get the truck? And like his wife, I think, was like, well, they came and got it, and you didn't even notice that it was missing because it was just sitting in his garage forever. So he didn't even realize that it was gone while they were trying to fix it. And then he's like, that's why he was so shocked, because he's like, I thought my truck was sitting in the garage. And they're like, yeah, you didn't even realize it was missing. What's up, Horny Alf? How you doing? Hello, you guys. I see all you guys popping in the chat. Good to see you. DL, thank you for the 32-month member message. Oh, thank you. I got that one. And Wolverine Stickett says, member for 22 months. Thank you. It says TGIF. Yes, thank God it's Friday indeed. Thank you for that member message. Yeah, what a cool story. I really like that kind of stuff. Yeah, a few bucks and some bacon. I like stories like that. I love when I like generational stories. I like when people do things like that for their grandpa, their grandma, make them happy. It's always very sweet. Here is another really cool story that I liked. I like stories like this. Single mom's life is transformed by her boss's kindness. This story is from Virginia about a good human that helped out another good human.
In an act of kindness that will be a big help for one single mom, a Norfolk business owner surprised her employee with a new car yesterday. Brittany Brownson works at Homebridge Healthcare Agency in Norfolk, and last week, owner Latavia Bennett learned that Brittany didn't have a car and was taking Ubers, Lyfts, sometimes walking to work. Well, Bennett says she knew she had to help and quickly got to work buying an SUV and surprising Brownson at work yesterday. Brittany says she's overwhelmed with joy and she can't thank her boss.
I would be
enough.
pretty overwhelmed too.
I love the
That's
reaction.
awesome.
That's fantastic.
really
Oh
long
my
hair.
goodness. Oh, this is the moment. Oh, she didn't
Yeah.
realize
Yeah,
it
she
yet.
didn't realize it yet.
She
So
had
she's
no
figuring it out
idea.
just then. And that is the
What?
SUV that she got. And, you know, I was able to talk to both of them yesterday, and just two awesome women
Oh,
and tears, obviously, of joy, and getting to see the two of them embrace each other and hug and talk later. Just they admire each other so much. That's the owner, Latavia, that you flew there. And so that's the announcement, and just a beautiful moment. And it's good to
Yay.
have people at work who care about you. Like
yeah.
Mm.
That
Right.
is like boss of the year too.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
Are you kidding me? That is incredible.
That's a game changer for her. Oh my goodness.
I love that for her too. And it looks like her car. Like she looks like she belongs in that
Yeah.
car. That's
Yeah, that was
awesome.
a very purposeful move there.
Yeah. How cool is that?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Love that story.
really
story.
sweet moment. Really excited for them, and I'm sure that's going to go a long way for her in the future. So really good there.
Very cool. Very cool story. A car for you and a car for you. Where's my car, Ian? Feel like I need a car. Oh, Magnum Norse is giving me $10 though. Thank you. We love you, Nina. Keep it positive. That's what I'm here to do. It's my job. And I love it. It's a good job. It's a good job. Because I feel like whenever I'm down, I look forward to this show. Earlier this week, I was just like, oh my God, I cannot wait until Friday. This is going to be fun. And a part of me did I was just like, maybe I'll just pre-record the show or something. And, you know how it is. Everybody's going through something. And you're just like, maybe I'll just pre-record the show and not do it live, because there's a lot of energy involved in doing a live show. But I was like, no, I want to see the chat. I want to see you, Magnum Norse. I want to see you. I want to see Shane G. I want to see Omniscient Guy, Grim, Boosh, Darren, Yarnwitch. I want to see you guys. I want to say hi. Feel like, we're buddies. We gotta help each other through hard times. So that's why we're here. Show must go on. Boo says, you don't want to see me. Yes, I do. And you're here. Yes, I do. And you're here. Thank you. So here's the next story. Here is the next story. Line workers rescue motorists trapped in rising floodwaters. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. There's gonna be a lot of hard words in this article that I cannot read this. I tried last night, and there's a lot of hard words in this article because it's from New Zealand, and I was like, where is this? What is this? There's a lot of weird city names that I can't pronounce, but here we go. 2 brave line workers were being praised by local law enforcement for saving a motorist who was trapped in rapidly rising floodwaters in, here's the first word, Rotorua. Rotorua. The incident occurred at 1 p.m. on May 21st when a woman called emergency services reporting that the car was stranded on a flooded section of Waikaku Road in Ngakuru. God, what are these names? Ngakuru? I think. As the water levels rose, the vehicle began to float and then sink. That's not funny. It was me trying to pronounce the other word. That was funny. The driver was unable to open the doors or windows, and with the water reaching up to her chest, she was in immediate danger. The police emergency communicators stayed on the line with the distressed driver while deploying units, a helicopter, and a swift water rescue team to the scene. However, before these resources could arrive, a line of crew workers working nearby witnessed the perilous situation and took immediate action. The 2 workers leaped into the floodwaters, broke the car window, and pulled the driver to safety just in time. Moments later, her vehicle was completely submerged with only roof visible above the waterline. There it is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the water. That's the car roof. Acting Sergeant Kyra Steiner commented the rescuers in heartfelt social media, commended the rescuers in a heartfelt social media post. We cannot thank those rescuers enough. They likely saved a life today, and families' loved ones get to come home tonight. Thank God. Had they not been there, it quickly could have gone the other way. Myself and other officers who attended, as well as the woman they rescued, would like to say a massive thank you to those workers for their efforts today. They were very humble and downplayed their efforts when retelling this story. They put themselves at risk to save a stranger who will be forever grateful. How awesome for good humans. Yay, good humans! Yay! Thank God that those people were there. Right place at the right time. Ian is here and sends 25. Thank you. That's very generous. I now read the articles as soon as you put them on screen, so I know which words to look forward to you getting to. I'm so bad at it. I know. Is that one of the parts that endears me though? I feel like that might be an endearing quality. Like my struggling and trying to do my very best. I'm still trying. I appreciate that, Ian. Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks is here for a toonie and says, "Good job, Nina. Now read it at double speed." God, what are you trying to do to me, Wilson? What's going on, bud? I've been doing good, floating out there in the middle of nowhere. Kiwi names are impossible to be fair. I'm telling you, it's difficult. It's difficult. It's very difficult. We got 310 people watching across all platforms, YouTube, Rumble, and Twitter X. Thank you. Please make sure you guys smash the like, share the stream, all that good stuff. Tell everyone we're talking about positive things over here. Maybe they'll be like, I could use some positive news for a change. Russell Hall, what's up? Thank you for the $2. Says, welcome to the short bus of YouTube channels. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for the 2, bud. The Peacock Strikes Back says, English is not Ina's first language. This is true. Farsi is my first language. English is my second language. And Spanish is going to be the third. I'm working on Spanish. Aprender español. Ahora. I need to, necesito aprender. I need to learn. I'm late. No fear. Discount Superhero is here. Thank you for the 26-month member message. Discount Superhero. Thank you. I forgot she's Canadian. I know. I know. I am. You should see me and Ryan Kinnell sing the Canadian national anthem. It's on my channel. He's an honorary Canadian now. And TZ Burton is lighting it up over on the Rumble side. Let's say hello to TZ over there. Thank you, TZ. Says, Nina, glad you're back on YouTube. Nice opening monologue for our friend Nick. We will send him good vibes. Yes, send him good vibes and his family, especially his kids. Just keep them in your prayers, guys. If you believe in that sort of thing, they could use all the prayers they can get. Thank you for that, TZ Burton. Appreciate you. Dave, thank you for the 2. Says, I'm happy to be on the short bus with Nina. Well, thank you. Short people unite. Thank you. DL, thanks for the $1.99. Says, Nina, can we hear you speak your native tongue? Hatman, chi mikhoi beshnavi? I said, sure. What do you want to hear? Okay. Let's move on to the next story. Okay, here we go. Next story. Very sweet. This is a very sweet story. Look at that. I'm blowing people's mind with my Farsi. Khaled munfajir shud. Saying I blew your mind. Isn't that weird to talk Farsi? Are you guys weirded out by that? To hear me talk Farsi? It's fun. It's fun having a secret language nobody really knows, especially in Mexico, because in Mexico, some people speak English. A lot of people speak English in Cancun, but nobody speaks Farsi. So I still have a secret language, which is good. What'd you say about my mom? I don't know. I didn't say you anything. Nina, I thought you were weird way before knowing you speak Farsi. That's cool. I like being weird. Hearing you speak Farsi, not weird at all. That's good. Oh my God. You know, I considered learning Klingon for a while. It's pretty close to, they have a lot of sounds, a lot of sounds. So it's pretty close to Farsi. I think I could learn it if I actually put in an effort. And I think it's kind of cool. It's actually kind of a cool language. I wouldn't mind learning Klingon. That would be a really cool secret language to know. Farsi sounds like Klingon. Yeah, it does. It kind of does sound like that. I would nerd. People are calling me a nerd now. Nerd. It's true. I am a nerd. It's true. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on from my nerdiness. Nerdness? Nerdy nerdness? Okay. What is this? Why am I sharing? I was sharing something weird. Okay, here we go. Young fan sends Bill's rookie a letter and bracelets. He wore them in his official photos. You guys, I don't know if you guys know this about me. Some of you know, the ones that follow this channel closely and especially this show will know that I am a sports fan. I like sports. Mainly though, I like hockey, obviously, because I'm Canadian, and basketball. I'm a huge fan of basketball, though I don't watch the NBA anymore for personal reasons, which I won't get into today here. But I do really enjoy wait a minute. Hang on. I do really enjoy I was gonna say I do really enjoy basketball, the sport. But then something happened to my chat. Because for some reason, my chat is saying that I have two $25 super chats from Ian, but only one is coming up. And also, it's the same thing. So, Ian, I don't know if you got charged for 2 super chats or not, but you might want to check that out with your bank, because I'm seeing it pop up twice for me. I'm sorry, I had to let him know just in case, because I mean, 25 is a lot of money. So I don't want you to be charged twice for something. Anyways, sorry. I love sports. And my favorite parts of sports is sportsmanship, because no matter how much you love or hate sports, sportsmanship is a big part of it. Like, I don't love football, like American football, but I love what comes with it, which is sportsmanship and things like that. And I love stuff like that. Jesus. Russell Hall sending me Persian super chats. Okay, we'll get there in a second. Okay, so here we go with the letter. This is very sweet. Here we go. It says Buffalo Bills rookie wide receiver Keon Coleman is capturing the admiration of sport fans everywhere. He captured mine, that's for sure. The touching story began when a young Buffalo Bills supporter named Logan decided to reach out to Coleman with his heartfelt letter and a couple of bracelets. Here's the letter, which is very cutely written. You can tell it's obviously by a child or a grown man that, has the same kind of writing. To Buffalo, Keon, last summer is the start of what? Last summer, I started making friendship bracelets to give to players, to spread love. I wanted to send you some. I hope they fit. They stretch out. Can't wait to see you on hopefully meet you at training camp. Oh, go Bills. P.S. The best pizza is, I don't know what this word is. Something, try Wedgemont sandwich. Ultimate chocolate chip cookie with the frosting in the middle. Oh, from Logan. And here's the little bracelet. So then he also provides a handful of restaurant tips, and then there he is with his little bracelet at the rookie photo thing. Logan's gesture didn't go unnoticed, to the surprise and the delight of many. Keon Coleman proudly wore his bracelets in the official rookie pictures as shared by the Buffalo Bills. Here's the bracelet again. Here's the young man. They shared it on their social media. The heartwarming act quickly caught the attention of fans on social media after being shared by a family friend with the caption, "In case you needed another reason to love this dude right here, my friend's son wrote him a letter and sent it with these bracelets." And Keon wore them to the rookie picks. This boy's day was made. I'm sure it was. How very sweet. I love sportsmanship. I love the heart of the sports that brings out like the best part of humanity. I like that kind of stuff. The challenges. It's awesome. The Twitter live chat is a very lonely place. Oh, well, not here, not on YouTube. The YouTube chat is being lit up right now. But wasn't that such a sweet story, you guys? I love that story. I love it. Kid was after free tickets. Nah, he's just being nice. Thank you, Ian, for another 25. Says, nah, it's YouTube glitch. Happens a lot. Well, thank you for giving me 25 just to say that. That's just incredibly generous. Thank you so much. DL sends in $1.99. I wish they would combine basketball and hockey. That would be weird. That would be really weird, but also sounds actually kind of really fun. Russell Hall sends me a Persian super chat. I got, I can't read it too well. I got the. More than. And I don't know if this is being lost in translation or not. More than منقشر شد ببینیم what? ببینید. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Russell. My reading level is at like level 1. So thank you for that. Usually the Google Translate is terrible at translating Farsi. So I don't know if you were trying to say what you were trying to say, but it wasn't a great translation. But I appreciate the effort. Also, again, like I said, my reading level is like level 1 or 2. Hey, my friend, just tagged you on X. It's a beautiful story you'll love. Continue the great work. Hey, what's up, TD? Let's see. Let me check out Twitter. Let me check out Twitter for what story is. Oh my God, there's so much. I'm getting tagged in so much stuff. Not about anything fun. I can tell you that much right now. TD, where are you? TD, I don't see it. There's too much negativity on Twitter. I don't see. You're gonna have to DM me it, bud, because I don't see it, and I'm in tagged in way too much stuff. Just DM it to me, please, if you can. TZ Burton says Russell probably said Gates McFadden loves bacon in Farsi. Probably. I have no idea what I just said. You're so weird. Wolverine Snicket just gifted 5 memberships to the chat. Thank you so much, Wolverine Snicket, who's also been a member for a very long time. If you got a membership from Wolverine Snicket, you have him to thank. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was a sweet story, though, wasn't it? Here's another sports story that I really like. Again, power of sportsmanship. I love this kind of stuff. This kind of stuff brightens my day, brightens my heart. Here we go. Blue Jay fans' kindness creates unforgettable moment for young Yankee supporter in a beautiful display of sportsmanship. A recent game between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees at Rogers Center became the backdrop of a touching moment that captured the hearts of social media. The act of kindness involved a young Yankee supporter, 9-year-old Derek Rodriguez, and a generous Blue Jays fan named Mike Lanziloda. It all began with the 6th inning when Yankees star Aaron Judge hit a home run. The ball landed in the stands where Lanzillotta retreated instead of keeping the prized souvenir for himself. He spotted Rodriguez, a young fan in the Yankees gear, and decided to make his day unforgettable. Lanzillotta handed the ball to the stunned boy, who was overwhelmed with emotion. Rodriguez broke down in tears of joy and immediately hugged Lanzillotta, a moment that quickly went viral on social media. Here it is.
You say he gets away with a lot of.
I'm going to mute it, so hopefully maybe they might not claim me. But there he is. There's a dude, and then, oh, look at, oh, how sweet is this? How sweet was that, you guys? Look at this. Look at the pure emotion on this kid's face. Aw. That's freaking sweet. I love this so much. That is so sweet. And then, hang on. Oop. Why is this? It's frozen on that screen. Okay, there we go. What? Hang on. I might have to do some. Wait, what? Okay, no. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had to take care of something in the chat. All right. I was so happy. All I could remember is I said thank you and hugged him. Rodriguez recounted, I brought it to school. My friends and teachers congratulated me. They all wanted to hear what happened. It was just amazing. The heartwarming interaction didn't end there. The next day, both Lanzillotta and Rodriguez were invited back to Rogers Center to watch batting practice from the field during his special experience. Aaron Judge himself spotted Rodriguez and met him in the dugout. Just like in the viral video, there was another heartfelt embrace and quite a few watery eyes among the spectators. The story of kindness and sportsmanship continued to unfold. The New York Yankees have extended a special invitation to both Lanzillotta and Rodriguez, along with their families, to attend an upcoming game in the Yankee Stadium. There they are. Very sweet. They will be seated together in the iconic judges' chambers, ensuring that this memorable experience will have yet another exciting chapter. There you go. Oh, look at it. He's so emotional. He just loves this baseball stuff. So cute. In an era often dominated by rivalries and competition, moments like these remind us that the power of kindness and the unifying spirit of sports. That is exactly why I love sports. The unifying spirit that brings us together. I love it. Oh no, maybe it's like one of those pants. It's like one of those pea pants that are becoming very fashionable. Russell Hall is my hero, says I miss Brittany Venti and her big twin sisters. That's nice. And then Russell Hall sends another Farsi super chat. وقتی قاشق با What? الخ میخوابه وقتی قاشق با الخ میخوابه. What? Dude, you're saying nonsense. پنیر در cheese in وقتی is when قاشق is spoon. وقتی like when the spoon and alach, like I don't know, like the cricket are sleeping together. Cheese is کتاب خانه. Cheese is in the library. This is so. What are you doing, Russell? What is this? This is the most like ridiculous super chat ever. I'm done. trying to read that. It was gibberish. It's just like you're just writing gibberish. I mean, I'm very like thankful that you're paying to say gibberish to me. It's thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, that was very gibberishy. Okay, next story. I appreciate you, Russell Hall, but thank you. We're gonna move on from that. Here we go. Oh, TD is saying check your DMs. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's very nice. I don't think I can share it though, because it's I don't know if it's one of those viral videos or not. So we're not watching that here. But thank you. Wait, it's very nice. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Next story. Manitoba farmer gives away millions of potatoes to people in need. Manitoba farmer Isaiah Hoffer faced an unprecedented challenge this year when his potato harvest yielded an exceptional surplus with nearly 100,000 bags of potatoes, each weighing 100 pounds. That's a lot of potatoes. Is that a lot of potatoes? I feel like that's a lot of potatoes. Let me go like this. Okay, here we go. We had at least almost 100,000 bags of surplus potatoes, he told CBC Radio. And potato language, a bag is 100 pounds. However, a timely intervention by the Farm Link Project turned this potential waste into a lifeline for families in need across North America. The Farm Link Project, a nonprofit organization dedicated to bridging the gap between farmers with surplus produce and communities facing food insecurity, has been transforming the agricultural landscape since its inception 4 years ago. By redirecting excess perishable foods from farms, Farm Link has successfully delivered 220 million pounds of fresh produce, equivalent to over 183 million meals, to those in need across the United States and beyond. Hoffer's dilemma caught the attention of the Keystone Potato Producers Association, which highlighted the FarmLink Project's mission in an industry email. This connection proved pivotal. Hoffer coordinated with FarmLink, and in the remarkable logistical feat, 115 trucks were dispatched to transport his surplus potatoes to food banks in Toronto, British Columbia, San Diego, and New Mexico. Here's all the volunteers working for this company and getting the potatoes out. Kate Nelson, Chief Marketing Officer and co-founder of the FarmLink Project, said this was one of the largest donations her organization has ever handled. Reflecting on the experience, Hoffer expressed his satisfaction is in being able to give back. When you're blessed with so much, it's just good to give back. And I'm just glad we could do that. He shared. Aw, he sounds like a good human. Yay. Yay for good humans. Yay for good humans. Thank you. So sweet. That's a lot of vodka. That's funny. Oh my goodness. All right. Next story, and this is our highlighted story of the week. And this is also an update story because a while ago we covered this very story on this show and I loved it. And now there's been an update because this dude's act of kindness for this kid has inspired more good things to happen. And that is this story here. The viral act of kindness inspires pajama donation for entire school. I don't know if you guys remember, this was the dude that donated pajamas to this little kid that didn't have pajamas of his own. And now he's a bus driver. And now, well, here's the update to the story.
Well, today, every student and staff member at Engelhard Elementary School got a free pair of pajamas. It is our reason to smile.
If you remember back to February, we first introduced you to JCPS bus driver Larry Farish when he bought pajamas for one of the first graders on his bus who didn't have any for
We covered
Pajama
that.
Day.
Well, now the New York-based nonprofit EJ's PJs saw the story and decided to donate 309 pairs of pajamas for every student and staff member in the entire building. Of course, the bus driver, Larry, was there to see the kids get all of those PJs.
Something so small as pajamas that you would overlook, it feels amazing, to know that this went as far as New York and they're able to bless 300 kids. I just blessed one. I thought it was two pairs. I started with just two pair of pajamas, and now 300 students got pajamas.
Wow, well, the best part, the bus driver Larry Farish was there, of course, to get a pair for himself too.
They're all matching there. How cute is that?
Are those oh yeah, those are the Pokemon ones?
Look at them.
I can tell.
They look fantastic.
That is, I love when stuff like this goes viral for a good reason and is really putting the spotlight on this seemingly incredible man, Larry, who didn't do it to go viral.
You have to wonder, like, did he have any idea when he went to the store, bought some pajamas, took them to the school that
I
all
don't
of
think
this
he
would be
knew.
happening? Just a really, really neat turn of events.
Now here we
I
all
think
are,
it's-
and we have one more pair of pajamas across the
Great
school.
I think that's kind of like what the butterfly effect is, right? Like it's like when you do something and it just takes off. Like it gets its own wings and it takes off and it does its own it does its own thing as well. Russell Hall says for $2, are they bragging about giving pajamas to kids? I'm going to assume you mean pajamas, because honestly, that's Russell, that's not cool, man. Just no. That's why I didn't highlight it. I'm just gonna try and move on. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, next story here says dad literally lends let me share it first. I thought it was really cool. I love the idea that people can do something and then it takes off. It takes off and becomes even more and amazing. Dad literally lends a hand to daughter who broke wrist before a violent performance is the next story, which I think is really cool. And here's the picture of it. We're gonna watch the video. It says an 18-year-old who broke her wrist was still able to play her gig after her dad lent her a hand, literally. Mary Leahy broke her wrist just 2 days before her big solo at the Peterborough Music Festival after falling off from a far part. But instead of pulling out, her father, Donald Leahy, one of the best fiddle players in Canada, who toured with Shania Twain, stepped in to create a very special duet. The 55-year-old oscillated the bow while Mary played the chords with her healthy hand. I don't know how, but I managed to play with my left hand only, says Mary, a full-time musician from Peterborough, Ontario. It was really hard. I honestly don't know how I pulled it off, but I did. His left hand was playing the fingers on my back, which was tickling me while I had to imagine myself playing the bow with my right hand. They know the instrument inside and out, so the result looked and sounded seamless. And then we're gonna watch that right now. I think the novelty of it makes the show even better. We're even thinking of making him a part-time act. There's her arm being broken. And here we go. This is the video. That was cool, right? That was awesome. They did a really good job. I mean, that guy knew what he was doing. That's fun. That is fun. The article says, let me go back to it here so we can read the other details. The band, the McMaster Leahy family, includes Mary's talented mother, Natalie McMaster, and 6 younger siblings. The Celtic family plays festivals every summer. After falling from the farm cart, she ended up with a wrist splint and thought that she would have to sit on the sidelines. I'm usually the last person to do something stupid, she mused. I didn't think for a second that it was broken, but when I woke up the next day, I was very swollen and very sore. The best friend, Cecilia, who is also a musician, offered to play the piano with her while the dad jumped in on the fiddle. I loved having my dad help me out with the solo. Donald, who toured with Shania Twain in 1997, was named one of the world's best fiddle players by Wisconsin University and has released several CDs with wife Natalie, including Christmas LP. So there you go. Very cool stuff. I always found the violin to be such an interesting instrument because you can do like classical, obviously like orchestra stuff with it, but you can also do bluegrass. And I think that it's just a really interesting story with regard, just such an interesting instrument, generally speaking. Anybody here play the violin? Anybody in the chat? Yeah, Russell, Cecilia. When does the Wisconsin University pick the best fiddle player? I don't know. That would be cool to go to, though. Like the best fiddle player contest. I'd want to watch that. What did she say about Cecilia? Tell me. I read what you read. Just that her name was Cecilia. The best friend's name is Cecilia. Sounds like she's a musician. She plays the piano. Russell's like, I'm in love. Does playing the electric guitar count? No. I love me some fiddling. That reminds me of the Bart Simpson song. When I just can't stop fiddling, I just take me some riddling. I'm popping the sailing man. Do you remember that? I don't know why it reminded me of that song. Oh, no. So nobody in this chat plays the piano? It's a lost art. Wow. It's kind of crazy. Not one violin player in this chat. Stump Brad's like, I took violin in 5th and 6th grade. Harder than words. Wow. That's crazy. I used to play the alto sax. Wolverine Snicket. My goodness.
At least we put this matter to bed. That's what she said. Or he said.
David Morris is here for 10. Says, take my money. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I will. Appreciate you. Happy Friday to you, David. Happy Friday to you, everyone. Wow. Okay, next story. It's very sweet and very funny. Prepare yourselves, especially if you're a woman. Your ovaries might explode. Here we go. Meet the grumpiest newborn. Hilarious photo shoot takes the internet by storm. This is the funniest photo shoot of a baby I've ever seen in my life. This is way too funny. I love it. It's hilarious. No, we'll go this way. A recent newborn photo shoot is spreading joy and laughter thanks to the baby's hilariously grumpy expressions. Photographer Lauren Carson of Drawing and Light Photography shared the delightful photos on social media, creating quite the buzz. Here's the first picture. Doesn't seem very happy. Seems very grumpy, baby. Why am I here? Get that camera out of my face. I don't want to be here. There's more. What is that? My God, this is the funniest baby ever. I think this one's my favorite. I'm thrilled these pictures have gotten so much attention. Thank you all for your shares and love, says the photographer. Here's the next one right here. Are you kidding me right now with this photo? The baby must be from NYC. Oh my God. No, Cavitano, I have not heard about that. Here's another one. I told you to get that camera out of my face, capiche? My goodness. She took time to address some common questions from the amused audience. Yes, he really is a newborn. He was 7 days old and just a big baby. No, he's not uncomfortable. The fabric is swaddled in a super stretchy, and he could have wiggled out of it if he wanted to. Or I would have unwrapped him if he started to get fussy. He may look grumpy, but he was really actually sweet and a little snug bug, and a little snuggle bug. Not long after these were taken, he fell asleep, and we took some more traditional posed newborn pictures. Oh, maybe he was just sleepy. Like he's just like, I'm sleepy. Want to go to bed. What's happening? Look at this kid's face. Oh, he's a little Jamie baby. Oh, small range. So cute. So those were the pictures. I think my favorite one's this one right here. Are you kidding me right now? This is definitely my favorite picture. That is so funny. That's freaking adorable. And then Uncle Martin is over on Rumble sending a Rumble rant. Let me get that one. Thank you for the Rumble rant. Says kid is already ready to say, get the F off my lawn. Yeah, that's true. He is. He's right there. He's already. That's an old soul. Like you could tell that's an old soul. Grim says I can relate. Definitely. Definitely. I feel him. Here's the next mini story, which I thought was hilarious. I really like the energy, like just the pure energy coming from this teacher. I'm like, you know what? Good for you. Good for you. Here we go. This is that story right here. He called his teacher old, so she destroyed him in a dance battle. This is hilarious. So let's watch it first, and then we can read the details.
Dance! It's time to eat our veggies! Eat them up while you have a chance! Now do the veggie dance!
Oh my God. This is the worst song ever.
Veggie dance! Now do the veggie dance! Yum yum! Eat 'em up! Yum yum! Eat 'em up! Yum yum! Eat 'em up! Eat 'em up! Eat 'em up! I love my veggies! I love my veggies! I love my veggies! Yum yum! Eat 'em up! Yum yum! Eat 'em up! Yum yum! Eat 'em up!
He's just like, no, stop, no. I liked it. I thought that was funny. I think this is a funny story because I like how she's just like, I don't care. Like, she's got no shame. She's just like, you know what? I'll take you on, little boy. Let's go. I'm over this. I've got some moves. I can show them off. I still have some moves. I may be a little bit older and maybe a little bit overweight, but still, I've got some moves. Hey, good for her. She still got some moves. So the story says millions of people watched this video of a second grader and his teacher thrown down in a veggie dance off. It all started as a way for Mrs. Laurie to teach her student a lesson. He kept telling me, "Oh, Mrs. Laurie, Mrs. Laurie, you're old. Look at your gray hair." So I said to myself, I'm going to challenge this boy to a dance-off. I'm going to dance rings around this boy, and he doesn't even know it yet. And as you can see, she definitely taught him a lesson. That's funny. So there you go. That's what happened. I like the idea of, instead of like getting mad or whatever at some little kid for calling you old, you just get even. You're like, you know what? Let's have a dance off. I like it. Russell Hall is being unkind as usual for $2. Says, you got served, Humpty Dumpty. That's not nice, Russell, but you knew that when you sent that super chat. I still appreciate the $2 though. Thank you. Many of you may have seen this next story, but I thought it was really cool, so wanted to share it all with you. Again, team captures stunning meteor video in Portugal. So some people have made a remix of it, but we'll watch the one that's the real one. This girl was hanging out with friends in Portugal and basically put a camera down. They were recording themselves, and this is what they saw.
What?
Shooting star. I saw this like all over the place. That's a real video of it. It's the first one. So interesting though to me. I wonder if she made a wish. Do that again.
What?
Should have. That's crazy. I saw this everywhere. I saw that everywhere. It was cool. I liked it. I was like, wow. Nina ate too much churros. God, I wish I could go for a churro right now. That's the spaceship from Fifth Element. God, can you imagine? This next story is really sweet. We covered the story of these quadruplets several weeks ago. I told you about their story, their mom's story, about what happened and how they were like not expecting to have any kids. Really, like the surprise was what happened to them, like when they found out that they were having quadruplets. And then I told you that she has a channel now. So one of her clips has gone viral over on TikTok with like, I think it's the last time I checked, it was like 94 million views on there. This is it. We're going to play it right here. It's very sweet. It's just of the kids being super, just, having fun. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this stuff. There we go. This one's a little mischievous. You can tell. And I've shared with you guys her YouTube channel before and her TikTok. So if you're interested, go and give her a follow. The Carmack quads. This little baby, little mischievous. So it's just like this has gone viral for her, just being like, just seeing that's her, that's the mom. Just seeing her babies playing and entertaining each other. That's so funny. Like the fact that they're just like entertaining each other. They're plotting. You can tell. It's funny. It's funny. I like that. So anyways, go check her out. She's got a great channel. She's got she's got a lot going on over there with her kids. I checked it out. It was interesting to watch. I don't know what you mean by David David Laffer. I don't know what you mean by that. You're gonna have to clarify. This next video is really very sweet, and I think this one's gonna be the last video we're gonna check out today. It's very sweet. As Darren says, shields up, guys, because this next one is so sweet and cute. But it might get you. It got me a little bit. I was like, you know why? Because I love daddy-daughter stories. Daddy-daughter stories are so cute. Here we go. A priceless moment captured between a father and daughter on her birthday. Birthdays are a special occasion filled with joy and laughter and cherished memories. And sometimes it's the simplest gestures that leave the deepest impact, as demonstrated by the heartwarming moment between a young girl and her father at her birthday celebration. Get ready. Get ready for these onions, because it's gotta be so sweet. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna mute this because this is definitely, the music's gonna get claimed. But honestly, you don't really need to see. You don't really need to see you don't really need to hear it. It's just it's more the reaction. Oh, she's so happy. Oh, she's so happy. She just like ran over and started crying, hugging her dad. Look how happy she is. It's like it just goes like in one moment, she just gets so incredibly happy that he's done this for her. And she's just like, I love you, Dad. Oh, sweet. I love daddy daughters. So adorable. I love it. And that's it. Wasn't that so sweet? Wasn't that so sweet, guys? Matt Amos, thank you for the 20. How very generous. Thank you so much. Says, hey, I wanted to say thanks for providing this week's respite from horrible news and events, especially this week. Yeah, thanks. I know. Like I said earlier, I was I definitely wasn't in the mood to do the show, but I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it because I feel much better. I hope you guys are feeling better. I hope that you guys are doing well. I think I'm doing much better just having done this show. Hold on a second. Let me just, yeah, that was just, thanks, Darren. Thanks, TD. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You guys, great. Thanks. The mods have my back over in the channel because there's some ridiculousness going on there, and it's all good. It's all good because we got good mods over here. And Matt Amos, thank you again for the 20 to let me know that, because it actually means a lot. So thank you. I appreciate it. Psychotic Mongoose says, this show always improves my mood. So thank you for being here, Psychotic Mongoose, and everybody else. You guys are fantastic. Infinite grams of goodness. Thank you, Nina, says Cavatinho Che. There he is over on Rumble. Thank you for watching over there, man. Yay, love you, Stonebread, Stunty. Thank you. You guys are fantastic. And like I said at the very beginning of the show, hope is never lost. So, keep up the good spirits and, just hang in there, everybody. Hang in there. You guys have been fantastic. I want to thank you everyone again for coming to hang out and watch Infinite Hope and supporting me on the channel. Thank you for all the super chats, Rumble rants, memberships, gifted memberships, all that good stuff, membership messages. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for all the support. makes it possible for me to do this. I will be back probably later today to play some RoboCop because we got to dispense some robo justice. Those criminals are getting away with things in that world while I've been away on my YouTube strike, and I cannot let that go on. We must remedy this situation at all costs. Charlene is here also for 18 months member. Thank you. Says much love to Nina. Been lurking poorly. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. XXX. Thank you. Hugs. Hugs for you too. Wait, what? Do the Robo voice? I will go play RoboCop later. We need to serve justice. Justice at all costs. I will learn how to love again. I have a robo brain, but I will get a robo heart. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. There's a lot of that goes on during the game. So every time whenever I'm streaming the game, that's kind of like how I talk because I'm like, well, I'm RoboCop, so I have to talk like that. And then things will happen, and I'll be like, you know, I say funny RoboCop things because it's RoboCop and he's funny. This is one of my favorite scenes from RoboCop.
Thank you. Thank you.
Madam, you have suffered an emotional shock. I will notify a rape crisis center.
That's a good movie. It's a really, really good movie. Go watch it if you've never seen RoboCop. Go watch it. Such a great game. Love that game. Love that movie. Phil, you've never seen it? It's so good. It's so good. The second one's good too. It's so good. So good. But yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back with RoboCop later. Dispensing some robo justice. Love you guys. We'll find our robo humanity together. Thank you again, and I will see you guys next time. Oh wait, before I go, Russell Hall for 5 says he's gonna need a robo something else if he wants to love again. I'm sure there's an attachment for that though. Yeah, just like Data. Don't worry, he's got it going on. His stuff is probably way bigger than yours, Russell Hall. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye. Bye, everybody. Oh, my God. I'm trying to find the outro. I'm trying to find the outro. Bye.